What's going on YouTube? This is JR, back at it with another video, or I mean my first video on doing some self grooming. Some tools that you'll need is definitely a comb. If you have a brush, if you have a thicker beard, then maybe a brush will help too. And also you need definitely a clipper and an outliner. And for added bonus, you can need a shaver. So what you first you want to do is grab your comb and just comb it down. Um, Some would argue that I don't have much of a beard, but I know I'm not oblivious to the fact that I have an Asian beard, so it's better than nothing. So what you want to do is comb it out so it's in its natural flow. And as you can notice, there's some hairs that are hanging over the lip, and all these stragglers. It doesn't look so nice. Now we're trying to groom it. So what I'm gonna do is take the three first, three guard, turn on my clipper, and I'm gonna go downwards. And if that's not towards your liking, you could always get the two instead if you think it's still too long. Don't worry about the sideburns yet, especially for guys who have long hair. Don't worry about it just yet. Just focus on the facial hair. Now it looks somewhat groomed. I don't want to take too much off. I could go to a 2 and maybe take it down a little bit more. But I kind of want to make it look a little dark. But just for the sake of this video, I'll do 2. So you know it's the difference. Not too big of a difference, but for someone who doesn't have too much facial hair, it can be quite noticeable. And while you're doing this, you can check up your nose, see if you have any boogies. Luckily for this video, I don't. Part of the reason why I don't like doing it too sometimes, going downwards, is because for my left side of my face, I don't have too much hair here. See, noticeable difference? But that's okay, because I'm going to take this beard down to my jawline when I line it up. Like so. So now, just do this again. Do one more run through. Especially with Asian or straight hair for beards, there's a lot of crazy looking Viking beards out there that, this might not work for them. So this grooming is specific to my facial hair. And now I'll take, where's my one guard? Be back 1 second. Can't find my one guard, but there's my 1.5. That's what I have to do for now. Oh, never mind. It's back here. So for my mustache, I'm going to take my 1.5 guard. Put it on. Same thing. Go downwards. My mustache is the part of my beard that I don't really like. But you can't have it looking too, like you can't shave it off completely to go with the beard. I mean, some people do it, but to me it doesn't really suit my face, and I think it looks kind of awkward. So I'm taking the 1.5 and going downwards. I was looking for my 1 earlier, but it's always good to go a size up first, so you can't go too short off the bat. So I kind of like to 1.5. I'm not gonna go any shorter than that. And for this part, I'll take the 1.5 still, put it back, and this time I'm gonna go upwards. You notice I'm wearing a cape. I'm a barber. I don't want to get any hair on my clothes, obviously, but it's all going to the ground. Gotta clean it up before my girlfriend comes home. And now, gotta take my slimline and let's see if I can push this back a little bit. So hopefully this doesn't fall. I want to go over the lip. Now these aren't zero gap. If you don't know what that means, it means very little space in between, like zero space, and that creates sharper lines. But I wouldn't suggest it if you're a beginner, and if you do, you need to go lightly. So yeah, just everything over the lip to create some sort of space. And I want to clean this area up too. Here's my birthmark. And make this straight, this part. And then on top. Now, for the bottom, I'm gonna try to create the most shape out of what I have. Now, since this part's higher, I'm gonna go to the higher side. Wherever your line was left, you go there as a guideline. Not quite straight, so you put chin up to make sure that it's quite symmetrical. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a little tougher to do because I'm standing quite far from. Let's see, I'm standing quite far from the mirror because of how my camera's positioned. Ideally, you'd want to be closer to the mirror. So hopefully I didn't mess up this video, but by being outside of the frame. So what you don't want to do is talk while you're doing this, because when you talk, the lines go crazy, and I hate when clients do that when I'm trying to do the beard. That and chewing gum. That's not too bad, right? So there's some stragglers in the bottom, so you want to do this, go upwards. Try not to rush it, because if you go too fast, sometimes you get snagged. For extra, I got the Braun 9, Series 9, very smooth, very quiet. But this is a very expensive machine. It's around $400, but I got it on Black Friday for half off. Comes with the cleaning machine and all that. The reason why I got this is because I could still talk to someone while I'm balding them out. Doesn't look that bad, right? Now this part, it's a little bit trickier because I don't have too much hair, so I'm just gonna go lightly on it. I don't want to go this far deep because then it doesn't look too much of a beard. But I obviously have a gap here. I have a gap here and sort of a gap there. So it is what it is. The same thing. Don't want to go too, just enough to add some shape. The sides are a little bit tricky. And you may not get this perfect, but these are tough times call for that drastic measures. So I personally don't like my beard looking too straight, just because to me it doesn't look that natural. But you know, for me, this is a step up. Like I don't want to completely take it off. And for my next video, you know, I'm gonna try to add some of this, and this is to darken some areas. I'm not really a big fan of it, but for the sake of having a video, I'm gonna use this to show how you can darken lines, and it's obviously gonna look a lot more prominent on my face because I have a lot of space in between. But for people who have thicker beards, this really does help a lot. And yeah, that's it. It shouldn't take you too long to do it, but that's all it takes. And after that, these things, for guys with long hair, I'm gonna take my 3 and I'm gonna do this. See that? Take all that out. Don't worry about going through your eyebrows if you don't have thick eyebrows. A 3 is not really gonna do much. It's not gonna do anything at all, actually. So you watch. Yeah, I think I'm receding. Hopefully not, but that's all good. You know, I'm 33 already, so been doing quite well. Been growing out my hair for around 18 months, and not bad. But yeah, that's that. You know, you could just do this to see if you want to take more off. See, this part's a little long because if I go too short here, it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna have that dark effect. So, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna do this again. But just go down, just clean it up a little bit. Now that's that. Nice groomed facial hair now. I hope you liked this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Now you just double check if everything's to your liking, if you're not missing any hair. Sometimes that happens. To me, I notice here I could go a little bit more. Yeah, and that's that. Hopefully you like that video. More videos to come, guys. Yeah, and that's that. I did have another video about growing your beard and trying to make it look thicker or to get it thicker, and I've been doing a lot of research, but I haven't been doing any action. and I'll show you more videos. Thanks guys for having me. Peace.